As of today, I'm 6 months postpartum. And this season has stretched me in ways I did not expect. Postpartum recovery humbled me all over again. It reminded me that healing isn't something you can rush, and strength doesn't always return on the timeline you'd hope for. I felt like I had to relearn my own body, rebuilding my core from the inside out, rebuilding my strength, and honestly, rebuilding my identity as a woman who moves and shows up. There were days I felt powerful and connected, and there were days where I truly felt like a beginner again. Days where even lifting my baby felt like a workout. Days where getting into my leggings felt like an accomplishment. Days where my mind was willing, but my body said, not yet. I had moments where my energy would come back and I think, yes, I'm finally getting myself again. And then I wake up the next week exhausted, tender, even sick, and wondering why everything suddenly felt tight, weak, or disconnected again. Instead of pushing, instead of getting frustrated at myself, I had to learn to meet myself where I was, not where I used to be, not where I thought I should be, but right where I actually was. And honestly, that carried me through this year, even through the smallest wins. The tiny, quiet victories that nobody sees. The first time I felt my core engage again without fear. The first plank I held where my body didn't tremble. Finishing a workout even when I intended to do only 5 minutes. Realizing my strength was slowly returning, not from pushing harder, but from showing up gently and consistently. Healing hasn't been linear for me. It's been humbling, emotional, beautiful, slow, and also surprisingly empowering. This season taught me something I wish I learned years ago. I don't need to force my way into wellness. I don't need to earn my way back into movement. I don't have to be all in to make progress. I can rebuild at my own pace and still become strong again. And I'll be honest, one of the biggest things that supported me was the structure and guidance inside Grow with Jo home. Even though I created it, I genuinely lean on it because life is full, motherhood is full, and having support, it matters. Here's what helped kept me grounded. This monthly workout calendars that we have in the app, having the entire month laid out for me removes so much mental pressure. I didn't have to think, I just clicked play. The streak and consistency trackers, seeing my wins add up, even on imperfect weeks, kept me anchored. It reminded me that progress is bigger than any one day by itself. The accountability calls, showing up and talking to my Grow with Jo homies, hearing your stories and struggles and victories, it kept me inspired. It reminded me that none of us are doing this alone. The beginner and postpartum friendly workouts and programs, these saved me in the early weeks. They met me exactly where I was, gentle, low impact, safe, and confidence building. They reminded me that starting slow doesn't mean staying small. So wherever you are today, whether you're postpartum, perimenopausal, rebuilding after a setback, or just trying to take care of yourself in a busy season, please hear me. You can rebuild. You can return to your strength. You can find your momentum again, and you do not have to do any of it alone. I'm right here, walking beside you. Literally, I'm right here with you. So I want you in the chat right now, I know we're all live, to tell me, what is the biggest win that you had this year? Please tell me. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to hear it. And by the way, if you're not already in Grow with Jo home yet, today is the biggest sale of the year, and I want you to join me in reaching our goals together. You can join from any part of the world, and you can be part of this global community. So when you're ready, let's grab our weights. I have 5-pound weights. These 5-pound weights are gonna be a bit challenging with this workout. But I also have my 1 kilogram weights, it's about 2.5 pounds with me as well. So if any of the exercises start to feel a little bit, oh my goodness, I don't know if I can do this, you can grab the smaller weights. So if you don't have that yet beside you, grab them. 5 pounds. We're gonna start with 5 pounds after we do our warm up. And we're just gonna crush today's workout together. We're gonna focus on just showing up. So you're gonna do your best. You're gonna go at your own pace. We're gonna do this together, and I'm gonna be guiding you through it. Let's do this.
3, 2.
Let's go. Arms out, together. Let's do this. Bring your heel up to your booty. Squeeze that hamstring. Open up your chest. Arms come together in the center. Good. That's it. Okay, we're gonna go into a step jack like this. No jumping, keeping it low impact, but really bringing the energy. Like that. Good. Every breath that you take right now is rebuilding. Trust that. Trust yourself. Okay, press to the side and step out. There you go. Good. Tighten your core. Get it nice and engaged as you're doing every exercise. Push in. Good. Okay, one knee, one knee. Other knee, other knee. There you go. Use your core. That's it. Punch, punch. Okay, I'm seeing these wins, and I'm really proud of you. Being consistent every day? What? Jeanette, I'm sure you can think of something. Let's do this. Tell me what you want this year. It doesn't have to be big. It can be very small. Okay, we're gonna reach up to the side, slam down. Other side, slam. Yes, let's go. Layla, I love that you love this song. Me too, it's one of my faves. Let's go. Wow, getting from 95K to 72K, that's amazing. Let's walk it out. Great job, Mandy. Pika, pika. Let's go, walk it out. Keep it up. Okay, arms up, and then you're gonna press down just like this. Breathe out with every crunch. There you go. Mandy said she got herself under 200 pounds for the first time in almost 5 years. Wow, you should be really proud, Mandy. Keep it up. Okay, we're gonna double pulse on each side. 1, 2, 1, 2. In the center here, we're using our core to crunch and bring us deeper into that double pulse. Good. Everybody feeling okay? Okay, grab these weights. We're gonna bring our arms up like we're in a goal post right here. You're gonna go like this. Up, down. Good. Keep it nice and steady here. We're warming up our rotator cuffs here. Down, up, down, up, down. Walk it out. You can keep the weights with you as you walk, or you can put them down for a little break. Keep going. We're gonna alternate between arms and ab exercises for this first part. Good job. Love you too, Gwen. Keep up the great work. Okay, we're gonna crunch on each side, like that. Crunch, bring your knee in. That's it. Good job. Rayhan says she's feeling great. Let's go, ladies. Nice and slow. Walk it out. Do you feel so alive? The song says, I feel so alive. Let's go. Nick Beach Owl says, I've been doing your daily core restore workout every day for 30 days straight. Have noticed such a difference in my core. That's amazing. Bring your elbows up, push out. She says she's gonna keep doing it through December, getting those defined abs. For those of you who don't know, that's a workout in the app. It's a quick workout you can do every day. And if you have any struggle with diastasis recti or just being in touch with your core and knowing how to contract it, that's the workout for you. It's in Grow with Jo Home. Good. Walk it out. Come on, I want every move today to be a celebration of this entire year. Whether you're showing up today for the first time ever, that is okay. That's part of this celebration. Or whether you've been consistent the whole year and you're just celebrating all the growth that you've come to achieve. I'm so proud of you for being here. And we're gonna make the best out of these 30 minutes together. Good, twist, twist, twist. Good. Get lower if you can. Get a little bit of burn in your thighs. We're gonna be doing legs a little bit later after our water break, but there's no harm in warming them up a little bit. Raham says the sweat is already dripping. I'm already starting to sweat too. Let's go, walk it out. Great job, Suzanne. Proud of you. Yes, Elise, this is day one of my achievements. Love it. Okay, the song goes hard. Hey. Okay, so for this next one, it's a little bit of a smaller movement. So if you need those smaller weights, grab them. We're pressing back with our triceps. Try to keep your elbows in one place. Do not move them up and down. Keep them pinned to your side and push back with your triceps. Good. Keep that core tight and engaged. Woo, I'm getting warm. I'm feeling the burn. That's it. Walk it out. Woo. You're doing great. Be proud of yourself. Whew. Okay, next we're gonna bring our arms up and we're gonna lift our knees. We're gonna be using our pelvic floor and our deep core to bring our knees up. You might feel a little bit in your hip flexors. If you feel it a lot there, I want you to encourage you to push your core a little bit deeper. Be intentional with every knee lift. Good. It's not about speed. It's not about being intense with it. It's about being intentional with it. That's it. Come on, I know you got it in you. You ladies make me smile. You make me proud. That's it. Good, walk it out. I love that Sarah said she's using water bottles as weights instead of because she doesn't have weights. That is where it's at. Making do with what you have, where you are right now. Don't wait for the perfect time. Don't wait for the perfect equipment. Show up today, right now, where you're at with what you have. Okay, we are going to do a curl next, then we're gonna serve the platter. I know some of you were celebrating Thanksgiving yesterday. Pretend like you got the turkey in your hands and you're serving it. There you go. Curl, serve the platter, bring it back. No, it's for me. It's mine. There you go. Out and back. Down, up, out, and back. Let's go. Down, up, out. Serve the platter and back. Yes. Let's go. Oh man, I feel like my cheeks are gonna hurt so much after this live. I can't stop smiling, seeing all of your comments in the chat. Love you ladies so much, so much. Okay, next one, we're gonna do some uppercuts. Maybe grab your littler weights, your smaller weights. Littler, I don't think is a word. And we're gonna uppercut. Uppercut, if you don't have smaller weights, maybe just let go of the weights. Now what I want you to do with this uppercut is put your hip into it. Don't just do it with your arms like this. Come on, put your hip into it, twist. Use your core. It's arms and core. That's it. You're punching somebody under the chin. Maybe not somebody, maybe something. I do not endorse violence here. Let's go, punch, 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 walk it out. Deep breaths. Aw, strong man, big boss. I love that your son is writing for you as you work out with me. That's so sweet of him. So glad you joined us today. Come on, breathe. That's it. Arms in front, pull back, 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 pull, pull. Add your feet, that's it. Good job. You're doing it. I'm so proud of you. Keep going. There you go. Work it out. Dance party. Dance party. Show me the moves. Bust a move. We're almost done our first part, and then we're gonna have our water break. So be prepared for that. I hope you have your water with you. Next, we are going to do an oblique crunch, and then we're gonna hook. Hit the side, right here. Oblique crunch, hook. Huh. That's it. Feel your obliques, and then twist. You're doing a double oblique work right here. That's it. That's it. Good job. Walk it out. Sweaty red tomato stage. Am I in the red tomato stage right now? I feel like I am. I'm right there with you, Raham. Okay. Again, if you have the smaller weights, perfect. If not, you're gonna have to bear with me through this one. We're gonna put our hands out in front of us. Tap, 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 tap. Good. You can keep your feet moving if you want, or you can stay still. I'm getting those extra steps in with my feet moving. Come on. You ready for the drop? Tap, tap. Don't drop your arms. Keep them up. Keep them up. Come on. Shout out to Larry. CD Way says, you have the best playlist. Shout out to you and hubby. Larry's been doing a good job with the playlist. And we try to keep it exciting, motivating, liberating with the songs, and clean, so it's family friendly. Let's keep going. Okay, we're gonna do that other side with the oblique crunch and then hook. Feel it here, then feel it again with the twist. Let's go. And twist. Good. Twist. It doesn't have to look perfect. Doesn't have to look like me. We all have different bodies. We all have different situations. We all have different strengths as well. So do it how you want to do it. Add your own style. Go at your own pace. You don't need to keep up to show up. Good. That's it. Walk it out. Woo. I think I'm ready for a water break. No, not the right one. Actually, yeah, you are. It is. All right, put your weights down. Grab your water. All right. You're doing a great job. I'm very proud of you. I want to open up some space to connect with you directly because I love hearing what's on your heart. I love seeing what's happening in the live chat, what you're saying. We're gonna have a Q&A time at the end of this workout, so grab your water, make sure you're ready with your water. If you have a question about your routine, postpartum recovery, getting consistent, mindset, nutrition, or anything we talked about so far today, go ahead, drop it in the live chat right now. Nothing's too small or too random to ask. If you're wondering about it, I promise someone else is wondering too. So take your time, type your question in, and I'll start answering them at the end of this workout. I'm excited to pour into you, so don't be shy. This is your moment. The water break's already over. That went fast. Grab your weights. We're gonna start with some deadlifts. Push your hips back. Push them forward. Squeeze your glutes at the top. Push them back. Push them forward. Squeeze them at the top. Let this movement be controlled. There you go. Oh, I'm dripping already. Okay, little break. You can walk if you want, or you can just take a rest. It's up to you. I hope you're having as much fun as I'm having, or more. Next, we're gonna do a little squat pulse, and we're gonna tap our foot out. Put your weights up here, squat and tap. Squat and tap. Let's go. Okay, get lower if you can. That's it. Feel the burn. Keep that chest lifted. Make your chest face me, okay? As you're watching, if the TV's in front of you or your phone is in front of you. Chest is pointing straight forward. We're keeping our chest up so that our core is activating. Oh, this feels good. Walk it out. Ooh, my legs are feeling it. So now we're doing some legs. A little bit of heavy work to really reinforce that sweat. Great job. Okay, kick your leg back and put your arms back. Kick your arms back. Yes. Good. Keep your back nice and straight. Kick back. Feel it through the back of your leg, in your triceps, in your core. Reach back. Come on. Ooh. That's it. Good. Walk it out. I'm using 5-pound weights right now. All right. Next time, I'm letting go of the weights. We're gonna squat down. We're gonna come up, tap our knee. Okay, so I want you to do this with intention, but I want a little bit of speed too, okay? Can you speed it up a little bit more? Show me what you got. There you go. There's nothing going stronger. That's it. Walk it out. Okay. Next, we're gonna kick to the side. Grab your weights again. Good. So we're gonna stand still, lift one leg out to the side, bring it down, tap right here. If you can, keep all the weight in your stationary leg. This is gonna help you keep more intention and activation in the opposite leg. There you go. You're also gonna feel a little bit in the side of your core. Keep it up. Ooh, the sweat is real. Good. That's it. Walk it out. I feel good. I feel good. Whenever it gets challenging during a workout, replay in your head. This feels good. This feels right. This is where the change happens. This is where the growth happens. Growth doesn't happen in the comfortable places. It doesn't happen when you are just, everything comes easy. Growth happens when you're challenged. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it's making you feel like, can I even do this? Can I even make it? Can I even get my goals? I want you to remind yourself, it feels good to grow. It feels good to be challenged. It feels good to show up. Let my voice replay in your head. There you go. Walk it out. Woo! Okay, we're gonna do some kicks. So drop your weights, keep your feet moving. We're gonna use our hands to anchor us, and we're gonna kick out to the side. Kick, 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 kick. That's it. Come on, kick those excuses. Yes, this is where your momentum is built. Stay in it right now. Whew. Yeah. Okay, Angelica, starting day 1, 3 months postpartum. Let's go, girl. Come on, give your kick. That's it. Walk it out. Angelica, if you really want to have a firm foundation, I highly suggest you start with the Core Restore program. It is life-changing postpartum. I've had 3 postpartums already, and having this tool has made such a difference, and I find myself getting stronger in my core and struggling less later on. Other side, Core Restore has really saved me. I created it, the original first workout in my second postpartum, and then I made a full series of 10-minute workouts you can do every day to help get control again of your pelvic floor and your core, because that's what takes the most damage when you are pregnant, usually. Because the baby's growing, stretching you out, your core starts to get a little bit more lax and separated. So Core Restore brings it all back together. Good, there you go, walk it out. Okay, we're gonna do a little runner action. It's not a run though, don't worry. You are gonna lift your heel, then lift your opposite heel. Heel, 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 heel. Let's go. Oh, I'm dripping. Who else is dripping? Let me know in the chat. We're running the race towards our goals, towards what we have waiting for us the rest of this year and next year. Come on, let's go. Oh, walk it out. Oh, the sweat is so real. I love to sweat, don't get me wrong. But when I'm dripping like this, whew, girl. Whew. Okay, we're almost there. Almost done. Last working song, okay? Let's get down in a squat. Pulse it out right here. Shadaria says she's burning the holiday food. Okay, that's cool, girl. It's midnight. Shipra, you are committed, girl. Stay low. Come on, stay right here. Your future self is gonna thank you for staying right here through the burn, through the struggle, through whatever is challenging you. Come on, close your eyes and dig deeper. I'll follow you. Good job, walk it out. Elise, it is going so quickly. I love you ladies so much. I love spending time with you. It's the highlight of my month, of my year. Let's go. Dripping everywhere, Life of Key One says. Okay, you know what it's all about. Let's do those fast feet. Woo. Let that sweat drip down. Look down. Look at that sweat falling off of you. The accomplishment that you have achieved for showing up, for staying right here with me, for giving it your best. Be proud. Lift that chest. Show me your pride. Woo! Spicy. Come on, faster with the feet. There's fire under your feet. Woo! Oh my goodness. Walk it out. So guess what? Guess what? What, Joe? We're done, we're done, we're done. We're gonna do the cool down though. So let's not celebrate yet. Let's finish with the cool down. It's important not to skip the cool down because that's what's gonna set you up for success tomorrow. That's what's gonna allow you to show up feeling fresh, feeling ready to keep going towards your goals. And if you feel discouraged finishing this workout because you weren't able to get all the moves right, or you weren't able to keep up, or it's not quite at your level, then I want you to understand that I'm right here with you. This workout 2 months ago, I was not able to make it through, but today I did it. And I know if you stay committed, if you continue to show up, you continue to apply yourself, this is where you're gonna be. You're gonna be in a feeling of accomplishment. But it takes the time. It takes the reps. Can I get a scroll, please? It takes the reps. It takes those moments of self-doubt that you overcome and realize, I'm strong. I can do this. I can keep going. I will keep showing up for myself because that's what matters. And if you take nothing away from working out with me, I want you to take away that consistency. Consistency is the key to true and lasting results. Let's sweep the floor. Whether that's 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, if you show up, you build that confidence in yourself. You believe that you will show up when you say you're gonna show up. You start to believe in yourself more, that confidence starts to rise, and the weight will fall off anyway, as long as you keep showing up. I want you to focus on these small wins that you're achieving along the journey. Good. We're gonna push out. Round your back. Pull back. Open up your chest. It is totally okay not to sweat during workouts. Sweating is just your body regulating its temperature, so it means you got pretty hot. Those who sweat more easily are usually those who work out more often and really use that function of their body more often. It's easier for them to sweat. Fold forward. Today you are reminded that you can trust your body. You can trust that you will do the work and that your body will follow when you make your mind up that this is what you want for yourself. Let everything go right here. leave it on the mat. Roll up nice and slow. Take a deep breath. That's it. Breathe in. Inhale gratitude. Exhale that doubt. Okay, now I want you to do a big jump of celebration. We did it, we did it, we did it, we did it. 30 minutes of showing up, 30 minutes of sweating together. I am so proud of you. Now I'm just gonna address some of the comments, some of the questions that I had throughout the second part of our workout. I'm very proud of you for completing it with me. So Queen Desi 9624 says, Jo, I'm a mother of 4, but this last baby is my first C-section. What should be my main focus? So your first main focus should be healing. I think a lot of us forget that our bodies, once we have a baby, takes a year, 2 years to fully recover from that process. We created a whole human life. So it's important that you focus on your healing and recovery, and you can do that by working on your core, your deep core. Now, I don't mean crunches, I don't mean sit-ups, I mean getting down on the floor, on the mat, or even in your bed, connecting with your pelvic floor. And you can lift and release your pelvic floor, and then also with your deep core. I do this very well, and I demonstrate it very well for you in the Core Restore workout. You can find that in my app or the Core Restore series. If you want another video to follow here on YouTube, you can also find my C-section recovery video. That one also goes through some of the exercises, and then it kind of advances you a little bit more. So that one is 30 minutes long. It may be a little discouraging to start out right away. So I suggest you start in the app with the 10-minute Core Restore. If you don't want to get the subscription, you could even just start with that one video. And that will help you bring your core back in together. And that is what's going to create the stability that you need for all the other exercises you're going to do. Don't rush into the harder workouts or the harder exercises. Focus on restoring your core first, and then move on to harder workouts. Okay, next question here. We have Kay Frankism. She's asking, do I need to walk often with your workouts? So in my workouts, I do have walking workouts where you can walk between the exercises, and that is my goal with a lot of the workouts, is that you get your steps up. That's going to help you increase your calorie burn. It's going to help you decrease how much hunger you have throughout the day, because if you are doing really, really intense workouts, you're going to be more hungry, you're going to want to eat more, and that's going to put you in a caloric surplus. So my workouts really focus on low impact exercises plus walking. If you want to walk in addition to that, I like to walk outside, walk around my neighborhood with my family, and I like to make that something that I do as kind of a relaxed way to exercise, going around the block, walking around, and then also doing the workouts as well. Okay, next question is from Ndizen Gesono. From 148 kilograms to 118 kilograms, then back up to 122 kilograms. I feel like giving up. I know my issue is consistency and my urges post-menses, but how do I control that? The one thing that made a huge difference for me when I got stuck with my weight loss is really taking a look at what I'm eating. Because we can work out every single day, but if you're eating a lot, even eating a lot of healthy foods can stop you from losing weight. So I suggest taking a look at your eating habits. The first thing that I did when I got stuck was I cut out snacking. Snacking for me was a huge thing that I did while I was pregnant and early postpartum, especially while breastfeeding. And it was one of the hardest habits that I struggled to kick. But once I did that, my weight started to fall off. So if you're snacking a lot, that can be a huge culprit. If you are eating a lot of sugary or processed foods, that can play on your body's inflammation response and can cause you to hold more water and hold more weight, and your body being resistant to losing weight and even gaining back. I see that my mic is getting a little bit sweaty. Okay, is this better? Can you guys hear me okay? So that's what helped a lot, thank you. Cutting out snacking and then cutting out processed food. Eat one ingredient foods if you can. That will make a huge difference. It will decrease your inflammation. It will decrease your struggle to lose weight. And sometimes it is important that you start adding a little bit more. If you're not challenging yourself with the workouts, add a little bit more. And that's why I say to follow the calendar in Grow with Jo home. That is where you are going to get more challenge because you're not picking the workout that is your favorite. You're going to be challenged because you're showing up for the workout that I scheduled for you. All right? Thank you for asking that question. Next question I have here is from Tuma04. I love you, Jo. How to stay motivated and consistent, please. So the little secret that I got for you is that you won't always be motivated. You won't always be consistent. Understanding that will ebb and flow, that will change throughout the month, where you are on your cycle, where you are just like in terms of life, what's going on in your life, the stress levels that you have, that will change, that will go up and down. But for me, staying motivated comes down to telling myself and making it part of my identity that I am somebody who shows up. And that's something that I affirm of myself every day so that I'm not just like, I'm just gonna wait till motivation comes. I'm just gonna wait till a time in my life where it's easier to be consistent. I have 3 babies that are 5 and under, and this is probably one of the hardest points in my life in which I'm gonna feel that struggle to be consistent. But every single day when I tell myself, Jo, you show up, you're somebody who shows up, even though I don't feel like it, I tell myself, I'm somebody who shows up. I am somebody who stays committed. I am somebody who is consistent. I don't wait for motivation to show up. And that's where I show up in the messy middle. I show up when there's toys all around me, when there's kids screaming, I do 5 minutes for myself. And that's how I stay motivated, knowing that even if I just do 5 minutes today, tomorrow I'm gonna show up again because I created that momentum for myself. So the secret is you're not gonna stay motivated. You're not gonna stay consistent easily. You tell yourself that you are going to be consistent and you show up in the messy points of life. You show up even when it's hard. You show up even just for a couple minutes a day. The next question I have, thank you for asking that. The next question I have is Evelyn Barra 4527. As a first time doing your workouts, can you explain how low impact workouts or Grow with Jo workouts are effective? What's the science behind it as a newbie? I'm excited to start my journey with you. Well, welcome to the family, Evelyn. I am so happy you're here and I'm glad you asked this question. So the science behind moving is that low impact workouts, first of all, for a lot of us that are on a weight loss journey, jumping, moving where your joints are going to be in a vulnerable position is, especially when you have weight on you, is going to create an opportunity for injury. Every pound of weight that you have on your body is 4 pounds of weight on your joints. So that's why when you lose weight, you start to feel like, wow, I'm lighter, I can do these harder moves. But when you're a beginner, when you're somebody who has this goal of weight loss, you're gonna wanna start with the low impact workouts. Another part of that is that it's not gonna raise your calorie burn to a point where the rest of the day you're just hungry, looking in the fridge for the next snack, looking around, what can I eat? That's how I feel when I do the extreme, intense workouts. When you dial it back to low impact, you dial it back to workouts that are a little lower on the calorie burn, you're able to get your exercise in and you're able to stay in a caloric deficit. And that together is what creates that weight loss. Another part of the science is that just mentally, when you are showing up and you see this workout is too hard for me, this workout, she's doing so much jumping, she's doing burpees, she's doing crunches, she's doing all these things. How am I gonna be able to do that? Mentally, if you know that you are able to do the full workout, you're more likely to show up. And that's what I promote here in Grow with Jo. I show that you can show up even if it's a little bit, even if it's low impact, and that consistency built over time is what is going to help you lose the weight and keep it off. I hope that answers your question, and I'm really excited that you're a part of the community now, Evelyn. All right, I think I have one or two more questions. One more. Just Me 90 says, how do you know you've engaged your core or other areas properly to make the workout matter? So this one is a tricky one to explain, and I highly suggest you work on engaging your core while laying down first so that you understand the sensation. Sometimes it's hard as a beginner to tighten your core, but the way I always explain it is, for those of you who have siblings, I have 10 siblings, so I know this feeling all too well. If somebody is about to, a sibling is about to like punch you or like roughhouse you or just like, come at you quick, you're gonna wanna brace your core. You're gonna be like, no, please do not punch it. That, if you think about, like, if I were to punch you right now, like, then you would be like, that feeling of tightening your core, protecting your organs, that's what you're doing, it's an instinctual thing, is that tightness that you want to achieve. Now, it's not something that you're gonna easily be able to do if you have no idea how core activation works. So I suggest you lay on your mat, you work on tightening your core by taking a deep breath in, taking it out, then pushing in with your belly towards your spine. So your core should feel like it's moving towards your spine, and you should feel a lifting sensation through your pelvic floor right here. Okay? Good? All right. Oh, one last question. How can I start to create healthy eating habits as somebody who is 240 pounds right now? So the first thing that I would start with is just one meal. One meal. Don't try to overhaul your entire routine. Habits come and habits stick because you've been doing them for so long. So if your current habit is not the best eating routine, you can start by doing something small, starting with breakfast, for example. Maybe that's the easiest meal to change, to switch up. I would suggest changing that breakfast to something that's savory, something that's high in protein, and something that is going to keep you full for a while. I like to have a bigger breakfast, medium-sized lunch, and smaller dinner. And if you start with just one meal, that is going to ripple through, and a couple weeks from now, I suggest adding in the healthy lunch, adding in the healthy dinner. If you have more questions about this, I do have a Done With Diets program. This program in the app, it's a video course that you can follow that is all about eating habits, understanding how you can reach your goals without being obsessive over calories, obsessive over macros, and allowing yourself to have freedom with food, but also understanding the science behind food that will help you get to your goals. Now, for breakfast, for example, I would suggest having maybe 2-3 eggs, having some fruit. I like to have blueberries and strawberries. And then I also like to have half of an avocado. You can even add some sourdough toast in there. Try to keep it something that is not like pancakes or muffins or donuts. Nothing sweet, something that is savory, high in protein, that's gonna keep you full and is going to energize you for the day. Once you've done that, do the other meals, or you can attack snacking, because snacking is definitely the big culprit of increasing your calories. All right, so it looks like we got through some of the questions. If you have more questions for me, I would love for you to join me in the app. I have a DM feature in my Grow With Jo Home app, and you can DM me directly, have a conversation one-on-one with me so that I can help you and coach you towards your goals. Now, before we wrap up today, I want to leave you with a little reflection on where we're heading together. Not just for the rest of this year, but as we step boldly into 2026. This past year has shown me how strong, resilient, and committed this community truly is. And whether you've been with me here on YouTube for years, or you're brand new inside the Grow With Jo Home app, you are a part of a movement of women who are choosing growth, choosing strength, and choosing themselves again and again. That is so powerful. And going into 2026, my heart is so full of vision for what's coming. More intentional YouTube programming, more beginner and postpartum support, more strength building, more connection, and more ways for you to feel guided, supported, and seen in your wellness journey. But let me say this clearly. The deepest transformation continues to happen inside the Grow with Jo Home app. That's where the structure is. That's where the accountability is. That's where your growth isn't random. It's intentional. And before we end today, I want to make sure you don't miss out on what's happening right now. Our biggest sale of the year is live. The yearly membership is $143.99, the lowest it will ever be ever again. If you've been doing YouTube workouts but craving more direction, more consistency, and actual results, this is your moment to commit right now. If you've been waiting for a sign, right now is the time. Imagine starting 2026 already anchored, already supported, already inside a system that helps you grow week after week, month after month. 1 year of guided calendars, 1 year of streak and consistency tools, 1 year of accountability calls with me. We have another one coming up on Monday. Start you off fresh for December. 1 year of beginner, postpartum friendly strength, dance, sculpt, and fat burn programs, all in one place. If you know you want next year to look and feel different, if you're ready to invest in yourself, lock in your membership today while it's still on sale. This won't come around again. And before we close, I want to remind you, and this is really exciting for me, that we have our Miami live event on December 13th. Come, bring a friend, bring someone who needs a day of movement and joy. If you're in the Miami area, I would love to hug you in person and celebrate this year with you. All right, let's all take a deep breath together. Inhale and exhale. Roll your shoulders back. Place a hand on your heart. And just let yourself feel grateful for this moment, for your breath, your body, and your willingness to grow. Thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for showing up. I cannot wait to walk with you into 2026 inside the app, on YouTube, and hopefully in Miami. I love you, and I'll see you very soon.